Okay, so if you like dealing, which is an obvious answer, right? If you like dealing with positive people, why wouldn't you yourself make a choice? Because it is a choice. Look, we all wake up in a bad mood sometimes. All of us, right? We all do. Or we all have a bad day, or we have something that makes us mad. But if we can deal with positive people and make ourselves positive, other people want to deal with you. They want to engage. I was at a negotiation. It was kind of a weird case, but it dealt with a roofing claim, of all things. It was kind of weird, but it was a big roof. You know, it was a big warehouse that was like 300,000 square feet, and the roof cost, I don't know, a couple $1 million, doesn't matter. So I was negotiating with the guy on the other side about getting paid, and he was raising his voice slowly. Okay, I just kind of dealt with it. And then he was raising his voice some more. Finally, he stood up and leaned over the table and went, banged on the table. And he said, I really want this. I said, okay, I've got something to say to you. So I walked around the table, stood next to him, and I banged on the table. And he looked at me, and I said, oh, I thought that's what we were doing now. It's your turn. So he banged on the table, I banged on the table. He said, don't you have anything to say? And I said, no, I'm waiting for you to bang on the table again. I said, I thought that's what we were doing. And he said, you're calling my bluff, aren't you, about getting angry? And I said, yeah, I don't respond to that. I said, is it time to start negotiating, or should I leave and come back when you're ready? And he goes, you're the first guy that's ever done that. I said, normally I can yell and raise my voice and curse and hit the table, and people will do what I want. He said, okay, let's sit down and negotiate. Then we started negotiating, right? So if you engage, somebody gets angry, you get angry. What does that accomplish? Now, sometimes it works, and you've got to decide, is it time for me to get angry? I was at a deposition a year or so ago, and I took a young associate with me, a one-year lawyer, and I got up and I started yelling and raising my voice at this guy, and I finally got the witness to say what I wanted, and I acted really, really angry, excuse me, and then I slammed my book, and I said, we're taking a break, and I got up and walked out. We walked out, and I looked at this young lawyer, and I said, was that too much? Did I go overboard? He said, was that all an act? I said, of course it was an act. Sometimes it's an act. The minute you lose control, what happens to the negotiation? From your side, not the other side. What happens? I love it when people lose control on the other side, and they legitimately get angry. Because what happens when you get angry? You start making bad decisions, right? Your decision making is impaired. It really is like drinking alcohol. Your body undergoes chemical changes when you get angry. And it impairs your ability to make good decisions. Now, if you want to make an angry approach, then do it deliberately and consciously, because you're making that decision, not because you actually get angry. And if you find yourself getting angry and your decision making is impaired, then you need to step away. And it doesn't matter if you're talking with your spouse, or your significant other, or you're dealing with a business issue, or students you're working on a project with, it doesn't matter.